10 minutes. Keep going.
Other thing I want to talk about that kind of turned everything on its head was when Cricket whispered into Lee's ear. And then we found out that Lee had another daughter that also disappeared on Lee's watch.
Emily.
And Cricket knew about it.
Yeah, I wonder if Emily's going to come back into play.
Emily has to be dead if Cricket knew about it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So that's something. Then they start to talk about all the history that we've already talked about. All of the she gets caged.
No, except he.
So kind of what because
it's not the history that we.
Lee said that we've all heard everything about Roanoke.
We just talked about.
And yeah, we just talked about it. And then Cricket kind of brings up, but it didn't happen like they said it did. Is that
it didn't happen where they
said it did?
Yeah.
So there's kind of this mismatch of the history
of the location exactly where.
So they all disappeared from where they are now.
Yeah, they all disappeared. Like they moved.
Well, so
the
word house is about 100 miles.
Yeah.
They say inland.
Okay.
Inland from Roanoke, which explains some of the mountains.
The mountains.
But the thing is
earlier.
Roanoke is where it was. The colony disappeared.
Yeah. They moved.
And
From
so-
there.
they
found out the colony.
Yeah.
But they never found them nearby.
They never found the colony.
They still, I think,
no
just
evidence
something still
ever
happened to
of the
them
colony.
on the land that they're on. And Jeremiah actually made a good point.
Which means that when she came, they abandoned her. She was killed or whatever, taken away by Lady Gaga, the demon. That I think she's a forest demon of some sort. Then she came back. So she killed at least the one guy or whatever.
No, she killed
a couple
people.
people. All right. Then she packed up and moved them.
Yeah.
But she had to have done something with the bodies she killed
Because
because
nothing was
there is
found in
no
Roanoke.
sign of anybody at Roanoke.
There's no sign.
So she fed them to the pigs. She made them into pigs. She may have made them into the first pigmen or something. You know.
Yeah, because she didn't
I wouldn't
bury
be
them.
surprised
put the
that they
pigs
became
on them.
animals after that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because the
it's
way-
very possible they ate each other.
The way that the pig's body was found, like when it was strung up, it's like a butcher's rack.
I mean, she is
It's like you
a
hang it out to
butcher.
dry the.
Right.
And she is the butcher.
I'm voting for cannibalism.
Yeah.
But they had to have taken the bones with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other big thing about that
Makes good
part
soup.
where we discover about Emily is it's also one, Evan Peters is clearly the producer who's doing the interview.
Yep.
Yes.
Hi, Evan Peters. Thank
Hi,
you
Evan
for joining
Peters.
the
So
show.
What up, dude?
Also, it's the first time we see the studio outside of just their faces.
Yes.
Like, just watching it so we're not, like, we can still have questions. Now we've seen that it's a studio. They can stop. They can move. They can do other things.
I think it's
So
leading
that
us
was
into episode 6 and whatever's going to happen. And I
going
think
down.
I'm voting for your theory, but I don't know why that would change everything so much, you know?
You never know.
We'll talk about it
Yeah.
on our Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. The other thing, so we talk about all the folklore, and then they go out, Leslie comes back, or Cricket comes back, and they go to meet the butcher in the woods.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So they go look for
somehow-
Priscilla.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she
they-
said he knew where to go for $25,000. Bull.
Well, no, I mean,
Hockey.
he made a deal. No, he was exactly where he wanted to be. He needed to be there to make that deal with the butcher.
No, he made that deal, but he told them, I can take you to Priscilla for $25,000.
And he is going to
got
take
his
them to
money,
Priscilla
and
eventually.
he didn't take
But then
them
he
to
He's
Priscilla.
on his way. They're still
He
on
qualified
their
it
journey
with
to
the second
Priscilla.
time, but it's not that easy.
Right.
The second
Yes.
time he said
He
that.
did say something.
After he got the money, he's like,
He's
I
not
can
gonna
take
take
you
that.
there, but it's not that. It's
So
not as
he
easy
has
as
to
I
get to
said.
Priscilla through the butcher.
I guess.
Like, they're going to get there, but they got to go through
Right.
the butcher for
Yeah.
it. And they have agreed to burn their house down.
Or
Apparently.
some factions of the party have agreed to burn their house.
Lee and Matt.
Half of the marriage has
Perhaps.
has agreed to burn the house
But then
down.
we discover that Matt has disappeared. We go to look for Matt again in the woods. We're yelling, Matt,
the
Matt,
middle
Matt,
of the
Matt,
night.
Matt, in the
Yep.
woods. Once more, and we come upon a scene where there are men standing away from the
Yeah,
camera.
there's a dead pig.
There's a
Oh,
dead
dead
pig.
pig.
Dead pig.
There's a dead
there's
pig.
plaid
They're
shirt.
Two men standing facing away from the camera doing
Enjoying
something.
themselves.
Enjoying themselves a lot.
And
A
then
lot.
we see Goat Head, Matt Face,
Or deer head. She has
Gaga.
sax horns, I think.
So like that.
Yeah. Animal head with horns, Matt Face,
The devil.
Gaga, and there's sex happening.
Lots.
Yeah,
So,
but Matt looks really
like,
confused.
A lot of...
Well, he's in a trance.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely
He
out of
claimed
it.
that he does not remember slipping away. Is what he
I think
called
he's
it.
been claimed by the devil a long time ago.
5.
that Gaga is the devil.
I think she's
Yes.
just a mere demon.
The
Maybe
devil,
a
a devil. I mean,
devil.
still-
I'm
Which
voting
is-
for Lilith.
Yeah.
I think we definitely think that she is some sort of negative, dark spirit. who's
She's making
guiding
deals,
people.
and it's
Do we
puritanical
think
time. It has to be
she's
the
in
devil.
charge? Like she's the one directing
Well,
everything?
If you go back to episode 2 and Kathy Bates is talking, you can hear Lady Gaga murmuring things underneath
Her.
like
Kathy
kind of
Bates.
puppeting
Telling
her.
her.
Yeah, like telling her what to say. She shows her Shelby. Like she is. In
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
Lady Gaga is in control of all this,
Yeah.
or she's the
But
power
I
force.
mean, I wouldn't put too much stock in puritanical times.
I have one
Roanoke
more
was not
question.
the
I have one more as
Puritans.
well.
It was not the Pilgrims.
They were the original pilgrims.
No, they weren't. No, they weren't the first colony.
No, they weren't.
Well,
Jamestown was.
But they did have the first person ever born in the United States.
Yes, but they weren't the Pilgrims. They're not Puritans. They're just settlers.
Okay.
All right, so
They weren't running from persecution.
we got 3 minutes.
We did have one more question of when we come upon, as far as I think our group, we thought that the colony and the hillbillies, the Polks, were different.
Yes.
I think at least, I know I thought it, I thought other people thought it. So now we come across people who are in plaid shirts and Gaga. So that feels to me like
connects
it's
them
too,
somehow.
I feel like that's an illusion
you don't, okay.
Okay.
because they weren't facing us.
No,
So
they
we don't know
weren't.
who they
see
were,
their
yeah.
faces, but they
Right.
weren't wearing
But-
Yeah, they were not
colony clothes.
Puritan.
But
I
remember,
maybe saw a mullet.
Yeah, I feel like I saw it.
but remember,
Wait, what was the
it's-
one
Just a hockey
question
fan.
that
It
you
was-
guys really liked?
But it was from Shelby's perspective.
thought.
I think the point of doing that was to pin Shelby and Matt against each other.
Yeah,
So
which clearly happened
I
in the
think
end.
they showed the hillbillies.
Oh, so
and they
someone, Ruben Jr. Hi,
Ruben.
Ruben.
Hey,
Hi, Ruben.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming back.
watching.
Thinks that he has a feeling Priscilla is Lady Gaga's
Gaga.
character.
And I had something related. I had something maybe related to that. We were talking about Priscilla being a bastard seed. We see Cuba Gooding like possibly making it with Lady Gaga.
Oh,
okay, hold on
bastard
now.
child.
Can demons be in 2 different time periods at the same time?
Probably.
Could
Sure.
Priscilla be the bastard seed of Cuba Gooding, like that character?
Oh,
But it
no.
could just
No,
be
no, no,
another
no, no,
of
no,
that
no,
type.
No.
I was just
Okay,
okay.
there
I was just
no
No.
time shenanigans. We're
But
not
I
trying
don't
to
think
do
it's
this.
ridiculous that he could be like, impregnating the devil or like putting his
He could
life
be
force
impregnating
into
the devil,
her.
but I don't
Yeah.
think he's impregnating Priscilla.
No, not with
when She
Priscilla,
goes back in time, gives
but-
birth to Priscilla.
No, I just want
That's a possibility. She did that with someone in that time, though.
Okay, maybe
Like
that's
she
what that's
picked a
showing.
man.
Except then would,
Probably her
would
son.
Would her convert then would demonize the child? I don't think so. I think if Lady Gaga was Priscilla's mother, she would be
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
and maybe I was
Well,
just
unless
thinking
she's
about
like a
something
rebel and doesn't like to be a demon.
But Lady Gaga was around before the butcher.
yeah,
Yes.
before
Lady
everything.
Gaga's
She
character,
precedes
She's the one who
The butcher.
converted.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that can't be
Thomason
Priscilla,
into
because
the
Priscilla,
butcher.
Yeah.
unless
Yeah.
it's Lady Gaga transforming herself into a little
I think
girl.
Lady Gaga had sex with Kathy Bates' son and created Priscilla. That's my vote.
I don't know
I
because
just
I
don't
think
think I don't think she would treat
I don't
Priscilla
I
that
don't
way.
think she's
If
Yeah.
it was her granddaughter
If
by
she was
her
that evil-
Unless
demon,
something happened,
demon
you
god.
All right, so let's go to the questions
We
from
have so many
One
questions.
more,
Why
one,
we should be coming up with them.
So I see Blue as asking if Leslie's character
Cricket.
is Cricket is the same from Coven, and I think we were
Yeah,
talking
what do we
about
think
this
about
during
that?
the commercial.
Just the same
character.
actor.
Same actor.
I don't.
Different character.
It could possibly. It could possibly. I mean, it could be.
No, they wouldn't disguise
Okay, I'll
him. If
give
he was
him
going to be the
some
same
water.
character, he would have been the same character.
All right. Well,
So the nun, Lily Rab, was the same nun. They didn't pretend to be a different nun.
That's
Yeah.
true.
but it is a tie-in.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as that theory, which is only a theory, it kind of references Coven, but he's not the same person.
All right. What's more questions?
I
feel like we answered,
We answered
a lot,
a lot
of
of
this, but
them.
we do have someone. Luli Tooby pointed out that interesting. Kathy Bates said to her son, "I've been need to know man." So the devil appeared in a woman form.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
So that is kind of
Yeah.
an interesting point of maybe Lady
Good
Gaga
point.
is the devil because she was the one who could control
Hey.
Kathy Bates.
yes.
All right. Is that all our
There
theories?
was like
Yep,
there was
that's it.
like so many things.
Well, we answered a lot of them. I went.
We
through
did answer
and
a lot
We
of
answered
them.
a lot of the questions.
Do we have any?
We'll go through and read some of this.
Yeah.
If we
Do we have any
can.
predictions
We'll answer
for?
directly if there's anybody that didn't get answered.
Any
And
pre-
that was Evan Peters, just
Yes.
to clarify.
Yeah.
Any predictions for next episode?
I don't even know what to say.
I would like. Can I make a request? I would like to yell a little bit more. This was more info, less scary.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
ready for more
Which tells me
terrifying.
that the next one will
I'm
be
ready
more
to be
terrifying.
terrified.
Yeah, scare us. Come on. We're ready.
Katie's ready to
They
be
have to give us some
terrified.
meat.
Just
meat of
no
the story
mirrors,
this
for
time.
God's sakes, no mirrors.
So the mirrors will be back.
Yeah, the numbers are gonna be
If you
bad.
are still
The
watching,
entire world behind those.
if you are still watching us, thank you for
Everybody's still
watching.
Thank you.
Make sure to take a little second to subscribe to my channel or our channel. We have new video. We have new watch
There's
parties
10 people watching.
every Wednesday. So if you 10 need to subscribe right now.
Yes, please.
Maybe they are subscribers.
All of
If you
them
are-
are
Make
subscribers.
us
Thank you for
subscribe.
subscribing.
And then head over to our YouTube channel, and I'll edit all this. We'll have highlight reels, blah 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 blah. And then go to our Facebook page, and we'll continue the discussion over there.
Absolutely.
All we
We'll
want.
join
Yes,
in.
we will
We'll
all
all
join
join
in.
in constantly.
All right, so our watch.
Oh.
And now it is.
And the watch has ended.
Bye, guys.